welcome everybody to the episode 5 special edition of Talkin eSports. I'm joined always from my co-host Paul Shee, who's down below, and today we have a special guest, Chase Cyborg, to my that way. Chase, before we start, why don't you tell the viewers who you are, what you do, and why you should be on the show? I'm just kidding. Who are you?
I'm Chase. I am Cyborg. I am a former coach in Halo. I also played in Halo, Overwatch, and Gears of War. And yeah, that's about it, man.
You got a Twitch channel? You want to shout out your Twitch channel real quick?
Uh, I do, but I don't stream as often as I should.
Shame
but
on you.
I'm in the process of adjusting a schedule and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, everybody, that's Chase. The only reason why he's on the show today is because he asked, and he's a good friend of me and Paul. So, but
Thanks
today,
a lot, man. Okay.
We wanted guests, and he's our first guest.
our first
that's fancy.
guest, our first guest on Talking Esports. We're 5 episodes in and started getting guests. If you guys are watching on YouTube or live on Twitch, if you want to be a guest on the show, just message me or Paul Shee on Twitter at whatever his at is on Twitter. I think it's
Paul Shee, 2 L's, 2 I's.
or at OzartsHM on Twitter. But obviously today we have some fun things to talk about on this special edition. Today was the E3 Xbox conference, and we got our second look at Halo Infinite. Exciting things, boys. What do you think?
Go. Let's let the guest go. Let's see. He's here for a reason. He tweeted at us. He wanted to do his own podcast. We're like, no, we're bringing him on to ours because we already have this establishment.
This is a specific reason, man.
Okay. Yeah. So you do you. Let's hear your 2 cents. I'll put mine in and end with Chris.
All right. So keep in mind, I don't hate it at all. It looks fantastic, beautiful game, but I wanted gameplay. Even if it was barely 5 minutes, just show us something, okay? It looked and sounded beautiful. Master Chief is extra thick, man. Beautiful game, dude. It looks good, but like I said, it needed gameplay. So now we gotta wait 17 months. So
is there a timer online already for that yet? Do we know that?
Probably not.
Not that I'm aware of, no. But it's 17 months. So
sure.
All right, Paul Shee, Mr. OG Halo man himself. Give it to us. What do you think?
He says I'm an OG just because I've played since the first Halo. But okay, so I liked it as well. Like it was almost tear jerking just to like see the Chief again. Like he's in his older armor. Well, okay. I'm also gonna go a little bit lore on you guys. So one of my best friends, name's John Steele, good man. He has read every book I think Halo has to offer. He loves the lore of Halo and he loves Master Chief. And he's one of the guys that wants sprint in Halo. But let me give you reasons why. Because in the books, in the like videos you've seen, he's sprinting. And when you're running in Halo, like without sprint, you're just like doing this one beginning movement. It's not a sprint. So when Halo 5 came out, he was excited because you felt like a Spartan that he's read about, that you've seen in like the animated movies if you ever watched any of those, like Forward on the Dawn and all that. So he loved the aspect of that. And he was just like a casual player. He's not competitive, so he doesn't get to hear all of he's heard my bullshit about like, oh my god, Sprint, I hate it. Thrusters, like, yeah, get it. But I loved it. It felt good. And just, it looked phenomenal. Like, I know it's just CGI because like not CGI, just like a cinematic trailer. Because cinematic trailers,
I don't think it was a cinematic trailer though.
Dude, All
It
right.
was
Whoa, Chris. Wait your turn. Shut the fuck up.
All right, I'm
There
sorry.
was no way that was gameplay. There was no way that was gameplay. I
How
don't
do we
care
know?
who you are?
that
It's not gameplay.
was not gameplay,
Maybe
dude.
Well,
okay, maybe the part
obviously
where
it
it's like,
wasn't-
it's his like visor,
Right.
And he's just like, yes, that could have probably been it. But everything else,
Well,
was
yes,
cinematic.
it's
There was a
cinematic.
camera moving. It's not gameplay, kid. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No, I'm okay. I'll talk about it in a second. What I meant.
Fucking thank you. Jesus Christ. All right, no. So it looked good, and plus the armor. Okay, so the big thing about the armor, I don't know if you saw like Twitter post about it. So apparently, when he's booting up, someone like freeze framed it, and there was Xbox codes for free Game Pass for a month. I don't know if you guys saw that as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
Super cool, and it said Mjolnir Armor 3, which means that so that's an old school armor because we're at the mark like fucking 6 with is it Locks? Locke is the Halo 5 story mode character.
Yeah.
He has the 5 or the 6 or something like that.
Yeah,
And it said 3 in it. So that means it's a classic what's it called? Armor, but it's actually not a classic armor. My friend that did all our lore did some research and he says that it's I believe everything this man says. This guy knows his stuff. He said it isn't new. If you look in one of the freeze frames, it shows when it was created. It has the years it was created, and it was created 3 years after Halo 5 took place. And it shows that Halsey made it and when it was produced. So Halsey, if you follow the storyline, she pretty much made the Chiefs. She made the fucking armor. She's like all the Reach characters you've seen and all the other armors you've seen, all that stuff. Halsey was the person that designed
That's
it
crazy.
and made it.
Yeah.
So that armor is just probably an homage to an older armor, which is the Halo 3-ish armor. That's why it kind of looks like it. And also another thing, if you guys didn't pay attention closely, when he's walking out of his cryo chamber or whatever, and you see his back, there's no thrusters
Yes.
on his back.
So it might be a classic Halo game.
It might be, but you never know.
Yeah,
You never know. There might be a little cut scene. It's like, all right, here's the new armor, Chief. Try it on. Like, fuck, we got debated again.
Yeah.
Year number 3 of debates.
Yeah.
But just the music, it felt right, and just like him, the no AI detected kind of thing. Like I don't know if that put the 2 and 2 together. Like Cortana's still not there, so we're still following some storyline.
Yeah, right.
I hope they stick to this storyline, not like they did with Halo 5. If you remember with Halo 5, Master Chief's supposed to be like the rogue. I'm the bad guy kind of thing, and Team Locke was supposed to be searching for him, and he's at that. Remember, he had like that poncho thing on in the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't happen in our Halo 5 that we got. Like,
not at all.
exactly. Like they just like
Not at all,
here's E3
man.
and all the things we're gonna give you, but we're gonna give you this. That's exactly what happened. But I hope they stick with what they just gave us, even though it was just like, what was it, fucking 4 minutes of a beautiful cinematic, Christopher. And it's how it ended too. I mean, okay. I'm gonna say out here, like there was no gameplay. There's some people said there was gonna be gameplay, but here's the thing: we don't have the system out yet, so there can't really be any gameplay.
That's also
go for it.
an issue. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there was that's the big thing. So like, how are we gonna get gameplay if we don't have like the system yet? Maybe it's not even done yet. Like we saw them all doing the little mechanical things on the end of the briefing, but we just gotta be patient. I mean, I know Halo kids don't want to. If you've been on Twitter for like 2 seconds today, that's the first thing you probably saw, or people complaining about
Gameplay.
Yeah.
Did you see Hoover? Did you see Hoover J-Max fucking tweet earlier?
Everybody was salty today.
Oh my! He went in.
Spoiled brat.
He had he had people who aren't even in like the competitive community like subtweeting him and shit. It was hilarious. Paul, if you get a chance tonight, you should fucking see what he said on Twitter.
I'll definitely check it out.
But yeah.
You had to read those, man.
That's awesome. I'll definitely check that out. What else?
Classic tweets. Classic,
That's-
dude.
I'll check them
Classics.
out. What else about it? We saw there was a BR and an AR in the beginning, so BR is coming back. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Classic
We actually-
BRs, not that Halo 5 bullshit.
The first Halo 5 BR was good. What are you talking about?
It was.
I don't like
yeah.
the I don't like the way it looked.
Oh, how it looked? I'm saying
Uh,
when you use it, that shit wrecked, and they were like, "It's OP." Well, fucking.
Pre-update was disgusting.
Yeah.
The battle rifle was nasty.
Yeah, it was. It was great. It was easy.
It was
to four shot.
perfect.
I liked it. It was like Halo 2.
It
Halo
was
2 was an easy
perfect.
BR. I think that's it. There was no thrusters. Also, I think it seemed like a little bit like the Halo 2-esque. Like, oh hey, we're gonna end with Spartan's back and then the windows opening before he jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like, come on, man. We got the new Star Wars trilogy coming out, and we pretty much have the same storyline there. Give me something fresh. But
I'm sure I'm sure it's gonna be something different. Like it's just a trailer. Yeah.
I also saw it as an updated Halo 1-ish.
Okay. Well,
You know
yet
what I
again,
mean?
Yeah. Like it just felt like they took Halo 1, just made like an H2A of it, but it's gonna be Halo
Right.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who
Alright,
knows, man?
Yeah, we got to wait.
Who
There's
knows?
gonna be testing going on. There's gonna be leaks of it. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
Who
go ahead,
knows?
Christopher.
We'll probably
Mike,
see more of it at
the mic is yours.
We'll probably see more of it at Gamescom, for one. And then, okay,
Hmm.
so my thoughts on the trailer. One, I cried a little. There was a single tear running down my face. Let me tell you, I got the chills watching it. It just. I'm a Halo 3. I'm a post Halo 3 Halo Reach kid, and I have not been that emotionally tied into a Halo trailer since then. Like I don't know, it brought back a lot of memories.
The way when he said like we need to fight. I was like,
Yes, I was
yes,
like yes,
we do.
yes.
That was amazing.
It brought
That
everyone together
was-
for a second. It
Oh,
had to.
Yes.
Oh man,
Well,
the feels just.
yeah, that's really all I really have to say. Like it looks. Everybody's saying, "Well, oh, Chief looks plasticky. He doesn't look like it's like for fuck's sakes, people. Like it's not done yet. Like give it at least a year."
It's not even that. Like we can't make everybody happy. And obviously the Halo community is so entitled. Nothing we give them is gonna make them happy.
Oh my god! No, I wouldn't say
Yeah,
the Halo
yeah.
community. I feel like the esports community is fucking entitled to everything. For one.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Like
Okay.
because I'm on
That
Facebook.
makes sense.
I'm on Facebook, and literally every single comment of the trailer is nothing but positivity. But you go on Twitter, everybody in the Halo esports community is bashing because we didn't
I
get
mean,
fucking gameplay.
almost.
Not everybody, but you know what I'm
Like-
trying to
But
say.
like all the grassroots people that are part of the grassroots program, they all loved it. Yeah,
I loved it, and I'm not even a
I loved it.
grassroots yet. Soon, maybe not really.
It's all certain cliques of people who are.
mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll get into that. Don't worry. We're gonna talk about the future of this
There's a
of our
few-
community. But well, since I bring it up, we all know that next month, July 13th through the 14th, there's the Red Bull 2v2 in Chicago, Illinois, at the Willis Tower. The Dusk Till Dawn tournament, which I will be attending.
Okay.
What kind of if this game if this game does not say it doesn't pan out, right? Like it sucks.
What game? Infinite?
Infinite. Say it sucks.
Okay.
Do we all just stop? Like I don't know. Like this community is already dying to begin with. Again. I feel like we're dying for like the third time now because nobody wants to.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys take? Like, where do you think Infinite will take us when it comes to esports related? Like, what are your
Go ahead, Paul.
expectations?
Okay.
What do you
so
want?
If it sucks, this community won't survive. I'm telling you. Like if there's enough people buying it, it'll give it a little boost. It'll give 343, the game makers, the devs, like some like incentive, like, oh hey, we did this. But it's really gonna be we're really gonna know within that first month or even a week if this game's good or not. And there's some people I've seen tweet like, I'm not buying this game until I see it's good. Like, I'm gonna watch streams, I'm gonna do this, see what everyone else thinks, and I'm not gonna touch it. Like, which is insane. Like, that's
Right.
how hurt people are from these games. And I always compare any community straight back to the Melee community. They're playing Melee. That game's older than Borg. No. And people are still playing it and having tournaments and majors all the time. No, I'm kidding. You're not that. You're older than that, I think. But a community can keep alive. Like if it sucks, and like if let's say these next two tournaments or next three that we're having, the HCS/grassroots are holding, and they're all good turnouts. Like, I mean, there was 52 teams at Dallas. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad at all. That means there's still people that want to play this game and be a part of this community. But if Infinite doesn't arise from the ashes of what Halo is right now, it's not going to stay afloat very long. Like, the casuals will stick around if they like the storyline, they like horde mode, there's a horde mode kind of firefight thing. People will play the game, people will buy the merch. But for the competitive side, I don't think
it's over.
I don't think it's
Done. I'm trying to be as positive as I possibly can, but if it doesn't pan out, I see this. Everybody switches games, whether it's COD, Overwatch, whatever. It will not last.
No.
I promise you, it's done. It's over with.
Yeah, well, they're gonna need like some good incentive because, like, what about our pros? Like, our pros are already established here, and it's hard to look at Spartan. He went to Rainbow Six, and it took him a little bit, but not too long to get himself established and start making teams or whatever. But how to put this? Like, we can't, if Infinite's not good, if HCS and freaking grassroots stays afloat and they try to promote like classic Halo events, that's only gonna keep so many around because we have so many new kids around and all that stuff. And 1 second, I got a question. Do you think events continue until Infinite, or do you think HCS related stuff will take a break for Infinite? There's definitely going to be a break for Infinite unless we get at the end of the third event. It's not announced yet. Like, hey, we got 2 more events coming because we're going to need something because we already have 2 of the 3 events that are announced. After that, we don't even know where the next one is.
We have to wait a year for
the new Halo. Well, we need something to buffer it,
dude. Okay, we have to find something here. Okay, 17 months is a long time.
I mean, people will come back.
It's a long time.
People will come back and they'll give it a chance. I'm hoping.
Let's just remind. Beginning of Halo 5, when MLG came back, there were over 500 teams for the first online MLG Game Battles tournament.
Exactly. Bring MLG in and let them handle it. It'll be.
But it's if they want to. Like,
right.
Yeah, there's a reason why they left.
They're a slobber knocker, dude. They were just like losing money probably from Halo. Like,
yeah,
all these great esports things. Like, look at Overwatch League. Holy shit. That thing's huge. I know they're having arenas in their own hometowns to play games for home and away games. Holy shit.
Yeah, Overwatch is huge.
Incredible, man. Incredible to see.
Paul, is that all of your statements?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
No, Chase, it's your turn.
I'm with Paul. If
Where to go, Chase?
What a guess. He likes what he
Look,
has to say. No, but no, I didn't say
look.
we're done. I know we're saying we're done, but like there is hope. We just have to be a community and do it together. Like if we don't, like of course this game's dead if you say it's dead. Just look at Melee. Melee's so fucking old, but people like just get together. They get events together. Like I'm literally okay. Something about behind the scenes I'm doing that I haven't told anybody yet. I'll say it live right now. I'm talking with 4 people in my area of Seattle, and we are trying to get a LAN together, like a LAN, like maybe every 3 months, every 4 months, something like that, and just get together. We have a big place already planned where we're gonna hold it. It's a huge area, and 2 of the guys I know already like know how to run tournaments and they know how to referee and like do brackets and stuff for Smash GG. Like I'm gonna do something up here in Seattle.
That's pretty dope.
That's awesome.
We need more things put together, and I want to try to get grassroots involved if I can. I don't know. I haven't told anybody this at all, especially people I'm talking to. So this is just like you have to do something. You can't sit here and wait for it. And I was tired of sitting here and waiting because like there's not a lot of lands going on, and it's just Cali, NorCal. They're doing NorCal Halo, and if you know them, Zach LD50, he's part of EM2. He's doing the land thing. Thank God. P5 was doing the land thing for a little bit. They're gone. We got Nebraska Halo. We got your Pura Halo. Like we need to do something to keep us alive. And if we keep doing these little small lands and tournaments, we will
losing money. It's honestly losing a lot of money.
Okay. My turn, I guess.
Okay.
When Halo was big back in the day, I'm talking Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach. We as a competitive community were spoiled. We had everything handed to us. We had all the tournaments in the world. And when we lost our baby, when MLG dropped us for COD, there was a reason behind that. Like look how COD came up. They weren't Call of Duty was an MLG, but they had content create. You had Optic, you had FaZe, you had Nadeshot. Like all of these content creators were hyping the shit out of COD. Like everybody wanted to play COD because of Nadeshot. Everybody wanted to play COD because of FaZe. Like all their sniping videos, everything. What did we have? We had Campy. That's fucking it. Like that's all we had as a Halo. Like, what else did we have besides Campy? Campy's gone now. Who do we have now?
Well,
I mean, granted, we
have
have them now, but is it too little, too late? For like, we don't. All the viewership, like those type of viewerships, they're all in COD. That's been grown for years, and that's why I personally believe, and these are my own opinions. Obviously, they're not straight facts, but like when we lost Halo, like everybody just left, and I mean, like you had the Halo 4, and I mean, yes. Oh, and granted, let me point out that the only other person we had at the time besides Campy was Ninja. Ninja was streaming Halo every single fucking day of his life. Nobody else. I mean,
PGLs every day.
Like Ninja tried his. I give Ninja credit for leaving, and I don't blame him for leaving because it was his life. For like 4 years, every single day was to promote Halo on his streams when he didn't have to. He was doing that for us as a community, and we still. But now, Snipe Down streams every day. Lethal streams once in a while. We have Action Man. We have HCS Pro Talk, that podcast. We have all these content. Shout out to HCS Procast, or excuse me, you know what I meant.
Killing it.
Like
killing.
I listen to you guys all the time, so shout out to you guys. But we have all these content creators.
Question: did you start listening to them before I was a guest or after?
I snip it before you were a guest, but I started listening hardcore when you became a guest.
Yeah.
But I just think it's too little, too late for the Halo community. Like, I mean, now we have, like, I stream Halo once in a while, and I'm just now like making like I know I have so many fucking projects. If I could pull up, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects that I'm currently editing, including the
Nice.
last podcast. Like, and I had that situation last week that put me under the bus. But
Mhm.
like, just we as a, all in all, we as a community need to step the fuck up.
But there's more to the community, more to the Halo community than just the esports part.
Right.
The esports part is just like it's literally just a piece of like this big thing that we have. Like there's the speedrunners, there's the Forge people, there's the Griffball players, there's the zombie players. You know, there's all these other pieces of Halo that are gonna still exist. Like I said again, people are gonna play campaign. That just like literally, there's so many people that love Halo just for the campaign. They love the story, and they're always gonna come back just to see Master Chief roll through fucking Covenant and kick ass. And you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing as soon as the game comes out.
Oh hell
I'm gonna
yeah!
play the campaign.
Same.
the first
Play
thing
the
you should
legendary
do.
Same.
because I don't want to rage, but that's how I learned the game, you know.
I just
But
think.
go for
Go ahead. Were you finishing?
it. I lost my train of thought. It's gone. Thank you, Christopher. Go on.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I just think I've always thought that the reason why and I'm talking just our esports community in general,
Mm-hmm.
it's yes, I understand that the past 2 games that we've gotten, or excuse me, 3 games that we've gotten with Halo 4, MCC, and Halo 5, they haven't been the best. I loved Halo 5, don't get me wrong. They haven't been the best games, but they were great on land. Going to a tournament is different than playing online. I don't like. Yes, the connection at Dallas this past weekend was terrible, but
No.
Not-
What?
Oh,
Wait,
no.
wait a
Let me.
second.
No, I was there.
Wait.
Fuck off, both of you, real quick. I'm gonna put your foots both in your mouths. It's MCC's the problem. They had a server with no packet loss and 2 ping on main stage. MCC is broken. Next.
okay.
All
Point
right.
point taken. But
Okay.
Every
Point
si-
proven.
Papa Palshi.
Halo tournaments are they're so fun. Like I've not been to one Halo tournament that I have not enjoyed playing the game. Like it's just like we need to show up to if we want tournaments, if we want MLG, we need to show up to these tournaments. Like we're half of the Halo community. I know we're all adults now and we all have lives. But why are you still playing the fucking game and scrimming and doing all this bullshit if you're not going to go to compete? Like if you're just, I don't know. Like we need to show up to our tournaments. Like if you really like, we just got Red Bull. You really think Red Bull's gonna hold another fucking tournament for us if we have 20 teams show up? You know how huge that is for us as a community to have Red Bull hosting a tournament for us?
Pretty fucking huge.
It's huge. They're not
Like,
gonna.
I couldn't fit it in my house.
Big
My
deal,
mouth. How big it is.
bro.
Like,
Huge deal, man. Huge.
They're not. They're
huge
not.
deal.
They're not gonna hold another tournament for us. Like and it's not the main reason why MLG left Halo 5, but one of the key reasons, my personal opinion, why MLG left Halo 5 is because the tournament. What's the word? People not showing up to tournaments. What did MLG Orlando have? What, 60 teams? Compared to Call of Duty's 245?
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. You can't compare it to Call of Duty, man. They're on a whole different ball game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna keep Halo with low tournament.
Well, right now, we don't have MLG.
They're franchising now, dude.
I know we don't have
Wait.
MLG right now.
Spectators aren't allowed at the
franchise.
fucking at the
No,
TV at Red
I
Bull?
did not know that. That's
they're
a
not.
bad idea.
it's invitation only.
That
So you know you have to be competing to go.
Correct,
I
but
can't
that's
just-
a bad
can't
idea.
go. Damn,
That's
that's huge.
you
Me-
have you have
see
to
my
be
point now.
you have to be invited to be a spectator.
what?
Well, yeah, like because
You have to
I'm gonna
realize
get invited.
this is a this isn't just an open venue. This isn't going to be a huge
Yeah.
open venue. This is going to be in an office
It's gonna be like in a
type.
building, right?
It's a building.
Yes. Yeah. But still, like, that's kind of fucked.
They want people to spend hundreds on flights and
In less than a month or two
and-
away.
yeah, and don't allow spectators.
They
I
are.
mean,
Well,
I mean, why would you spend hundreds on flights if you already know that you're not going to be able to spectate?
no. That's just saying, like, you want people to show up. You want like
Yeah.
numbers.
Right, but this, like I said, this isn't an open venue. It's not like we have an entire open stadium where people
Yeah.
could sit.
Like DreamHack was.
This is like probably an office space the size of my house.
Yeah, but like
Why?
spectators are a big part of it, though.
I agree.
You know?
Don't get me wrong. I agree. But
Like, if they did like
it's a
100
huge
tickets,
part of it.
like 100 tickets of spectators, that would have been something. Like, give me something like that. Like, the Tox hype man's not going to be there. Mr. Ice himself, who's always front row with his Tox or optic jersey on. Like,
That's crazy.
well, I'm sure
That dude's
I'm
iconic.
sure he's gonna be
That's
invited
crazy to me.
if any of the Tox boys go.
yeah. But yeah, I didn't know that. That's insane. I would have. Okay, well,
That's wild to me, man.
well, this stream better be hyped. Like, this stream better be good if there's no spectators. Like, the stream has to be really good for this. Because
They
like, I would have liked to go.
pull
Like, I could pay $100
Bull.
more dollars and go to London, and I could be a spectator.
Paul, oh, never mind.
You're good.
That's
Set of
wild to
focus.
me, man. That's crazy.
I don't think
Can we
it's
talk about the
crazy,
London
but that's
event?
me. Yeah, go for it. Let's talk about London.
Because there's definitely a debacle there. You know, like, oh my god, they want how
Yet
this
again,
community gonna survive without an NA event.
Yet again, our community spoiled.
Fuck off. Get a bag of dicks. Suck them one at a time until they get off and you piece of shit. Okay. This is going on YouTube. I'm sorry, Chris. Tougher. So,
Wait. It's a 12-hour overnight stream.
yeah.
It's a dusk.
What's it called?
Dusk till dawn. It's just like
Yeah.
the
Red
ninja.
Bull is
Yeah.
It's just like the ninja
the
tournament.
Red Bull, dude.
What? What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
They've done a tournament like this before.
Nobody's.
Dude, this is
don't
gamer
watch
hours.
that,
What the
dude.
fuck?
Come on, Chase.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm a gamer.
I'm gonna be
So
there.
you.
I'm gonna be there.
Crazy.
Laser. I'm gonna be
Crazy.
lasered
All
on
these
Red
Addy
Bull.
kids live for this shit.
Hell yeah. I don't know why
Like,
everybody's.
these are
I-
real degenerate hours, dude.
I don't know, man. But hey,
Well, it's just like it's gonna be like, hey, you're drinking Red Bull, stay up all night. Fucking gamers do this all the time. Like,
And it's only one day. It's not like it's gonna kill us.
yeah, like fucking sleep, get a fucking late flight, and then stay up all night. They're fucking at the tournament. But back to the London event. People complaining about there being a London event.
Spoiled community.
EU needs love too. Think about the EU guys having to travel over here all the goddamn time for almost every event.
flights are not cheap.
No, they're not, especially
Not,
overseas.
not at all. They're here at every NA event, everyone, and flights here and back are not cheap at all. It's
Yeah, so NA needed not NA, EU needed an event. They got it. I'm glad they did. And apparently, I've never heard of the people that are throwing it. What are they called? I forgot what they're called, but apparently they're good.
Something
Yes.
infinite.
Yeah, apparently they're really good at what they do, so I'm excited for that. Let them have the event. I'm gonna watch it because I know there's gonna be some Tox is definitely gonna freaking face it. Thank you. Face is gonna be there. They do CS:GO events. Fucking, this shit's gonna be dope. All right, if it's as good as Gfinity, it's obviously better than Gfinity. If CS:GO would be runs those events too. So
Oh, that's huge.
yeah, so this is good. I'm gonna watch it. I mean, tell your friends to watch it. Tell your friends to
That's
just lurk
progress,
in it
man.
because viewers looks good in the community. When they see Twitch viewers, they like that shit.
Yeah.
So everybody fucking watch it, please. Support the EU boys. Support our boys going overseas. I hope Tox goes. So okay, if Tox doesn't go, I'm gonna be pissed because Lethal said the last event, I've come here once and I'm leaving undefeated. So
If
if he goes back, he has to keep his
if
reigning title.
if Tox goes, it's a win. Then
Mm-hmm.
Well, you never
none of
know.
the
There's some good EU teams from the Halo 3 days that might show up.
there are good teams, but the skill gap is just massive. There are some solid EU teams, but Tox, two-time champions, world champions. Come on, Chris. Come on, man.
I guess you'll have to wait and see,
Hey,
dude.
If
Come
Fallen
on,
Esports goes and they stay together right now and play again, I doubt Frosty will go to that event.
Frosty's playing COD now,
Exactly. So he'll go back to COD.
practicing
So like
for
Pro
Anaheim.
League in Anaheim, yeah. So Fallen Esports, they had a close shot. I mean, like that team was fucking phenomenal at Dallas.
They were good, yeah.
They were doing amazing things, but I think Frosty's the factor in it. If they get another good member that meshes with them, they'll be just as good.
Who though?
Who
do you guys think?
Damn, that was a good question, motherfucker. I don't know. Who's good to
Throw
fill
a
in
name out
Frosty's
there.
spot? I don't.
Throw a name out there.
Dude, how about you, Chris? Do you know? I don't know, dude.
For what? Talks? Or
No. Yeah, for Fallen.
Fallen
the
to
neighbor,
replace
Eco,
Frost?
Ace to
Ace's
face
team.
Frosty because Frosty's not going to be there.
Heinz.
Dude, I have no.
Ooh, Heinz.
Let's get Heinz come back, please.
No, Heinz is right
Interesting
here.
play.
What are you talking about?
What?
Freaking-
Oh, shut.
His
Oh,
board
hi,
looks
Heinz.
like
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
yeah, I get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
Bring.
No, I don't even know, dude. Who would be good? Eco is already on the team. Ace, neighbor. Who would be well on that team?
I say Shotzi.
You know what? Let's break up Rec. Let's break them up. Let's end that allegiance. Let's break them down. And you either give me Ola or Snipe down and put them on that team.
Neighbor and Snipe down. I kind of like that. But
That.
but there's a little bit too much ego there
That's
between
anywhere
them.
you go.
But
I'm saying,
but with Snipe down, his ego is like.
Now just remember
It's
this
all the way.
this is going on YouTube. Like this is going on YouTube. You better watch what you say. Eric will come get you. Just kidding.
No.
Eric's not gonna
No,
watch
like,
this. He don't give two fucks.
Oh,
I mean,
watch us blow up. Watch this podcast blow
huge
up by
Florida fan.
episode 20, and we have at least
Okay.
30 people in here.
We need to start uploading it to iTunes and all that. That's what we need to start
Alright,
doing.
fine.
Get it blown up.
I'll get right to it.
There's a
But-
we gotta talk later. There's a program we can use that just uploads it to like Spotify, iTunes, and other things like.
But
I got you.
on
I'll
board.
say Shotzi is also a interesting choice. Him and Eco are friends, have long-term chemistry, teamwork.
Mm-hmm.
It could work, man. From the Splice days,
That makes
it
sense.
could work.
I don't think his aggression would work with them though, because the Ace and Neighbor are very
That's also true. Yeah.
like strategic with their movement. Like
That's
Eco
also
would have
true.
to like be on his ass the whole time so Shotzi could do what he does. But you never know. We've seen weirder shit happen in Halo and teammates work.
Yeah.
Like when
That's
I
awesome.
thought when Ninja was on the EG squad in Halo 5, I thought that was weird. But
Yeah,
they did some things, not everything, but they did some things.
Ninja on EG.
That
That
was
wasn't
weird.
bad, but
That was
it
weird.
wasn't. It wasn't.
I will tell you right now,
Good.
I'm a Ninja fan. I've been a Ninja fanboy since Reach. It was weird.
I thought exactly.
It was weird. No. Should have stick. She should have. I don't know. Halo 5 Ninja was weird.
Mm-hmm.
He. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Never mind.
Why? Because he's too big for you to talk about.
Bro, his mods and everything will at me and come for my throat.
Oh.
You're that popular
We
in his
don't-
chat, dude?
No,
No
we
thanks.
listen. We don't. I don't follow Ninja on Twitter anymore. He doesn't follow me on Twitter anymore. Like I don't talk to the kid anymore. He's too big for me. He's not gonna see this. Don't worry about it.
You never know, man.
Chris, you might want to rephrase that.
What?
You never know who.
You said he's too big for you. You might want to.
Right.
Oh no, you know what I meant to say though. Like he's. I personally believe that Ninja is a very down to earth person, and he's not bigger than anybody. But you know what I was trying to say.
I
Mhm.
beg to differ, but okay.
See, like we're gonna have two different opinions on that because I've met the guy in
That's
person.
fine. Hey, me too.
Okay.
That's fine.
Then what's different then than now?
That's fine. I just think that he let all of his success just shoot up to his head.
How?
Okay.
Explain. Elaborate.
Which, hey, I get it. It makes sense. He went. What?
Elaborate. Why? How
He
has
went-
it gone to his head?
He went from streaming Halo Reach, okay? Halo Reach, PGLs every day, 8+ hours. All right, years and years and years. Okay. All of a sudden, Fortnite hits. He blows up, and trust me, props to him. Okay, props to him. But as he got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, ended up on Ellen playing with Travis Scott and
Drake.
I think he's making big moves. Like
He's making moves for himself.
progress.
That's moves for himself. You still haven't said anything about how he's up his ass. Like how his ego's huge. Like the man
he hosted Halo during the grand finals of freaking last Halo 5 event.
I'm just
come on.
You got
not a fan of
nothing.
his,
Nothing.
man.
You
I'm
you got
just
nothing.
Not a fan.
Nothing.
That's fair. You cannot be a fan. You know what?
You don't
I'm not
have to be a
of you
fan.
too. Whatever.
I'm not a fan of Tfue. Do I think he's an amazing Do I think do I think he's an amazing player? Yes.
Oh,
Do I not like his
y'all should have had me on here last week.
okay.
Contract stuff.
I know.
Bring it back.
I know.
Bring it back, dude.
I know we went
Oh,
off topic a
yes.
little bit, but to end that little topic, I think Ninja is bettering himself for himself. If you get what I'm saying, like he's putting himself into these cliques for a reason. The man is making a shit ton of money, and he is he's a global brand right now. He's in Walmart's, like he's everywhere. Like
he's more than half the reason gaming has become cool. It's being accepted.
we owe Ninja as a not just esports, but in gaming in general, we owe that man a debt of gratitude because like everybody kids talk about him.
You say Ninja, he's a household name. You know,
right? My 3-year-old,
people know who he is.
My 3-year-old niece knows who he is. Like he's an icon, and he can't do the things he used to do. He can't talk to his Twitch chats anymore. Like he has mods for that. I don't know if I'm not gonna say paid mods, but he has mods for that now.
What?
But like he
It
can't.
might be paid mods.
They to be honest, I
It
know
might be, to be honest.
big streamers pay their mods because they have to sit there for at least 8-9 hours a day in their streams. Like he can't read Twitter anymore because literally at Ninja almost every single second of the day. Like he can't do those type of things anymore. Like he can't just talk to some like random kid because he doesn't know what's gonna happen. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like he's a celebrity now, and he needs to
To your
protect
point
himself.
now.
He needs to protect himself. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I still think he's a very humble person. And like for example, like he does charity streams all the time. Like, and that's not just for publicity. Like back in the day when he streamed Halo, like he would try to do those things, but it would never work out because he wasn't big. Now he's huge and he could do those things. He can hold St. Jude streams with Dr. Lupo. He could do, all these awesome things that he's doing. And I have no idea how this podcast went from Halo to Ninja, but like
I don't know either.
I think it's a great.
EG Ninja. We're talking about teams. Fucking escalator.
I think it's
Yeah.
a really good topic. Like, obviously we're arguing about it, but
Yeah, that's why I hope guests do from now on. Like me, because usually me and Chris are kind of like agreeance with things. There's some that we don't, and when we don't, it's like it's a more active of us talking to one another, like bouncing
Yeah.
off ideas. Like, why do you think
Yeah.
so? Or why I think so? Like, it's better that way.
It isn't arguing. It's more of
oh
like
no, don't get me wrong. I
like-
respect your
like-
opinions.
likewise.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also, fuck you as well.
Yeah, fuck you as well.
Okay.
There we
You better be.
go.
Listen, I told you. You better be prepared to fucking
Yeah.
talk shit in this stream because
I hope fucking Dan Slate type doesn't say this because the Halo community is toxic and talks too much shit.
Oh, don't get me started about Dan. Don't get me started.
we're not doing this. Not doing this. No. Nope. Nope.
Okay. All right. Next on
Oh,
the to-do list is
oh,
nothing planned.
oh, oh boy. Oh, I could talk for another hour. Holy
It's supposed to be
shit.
about E3, ladies and gentlemen, and we're not talking about E3 anymore. Was there anything else at E3 that you guys like seeing?
Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot.
Dragon Ball Z.
I can't wait for that. Can't wait for
I'm
Kakarot.
excited for Square Enix tomorrow night.
Oh, really?
Marvel's Avengers is being shown.
Okay.
Oh man.
Like, nothing today like caught your eye at all. You're just in it for Halo and that's it. Like
The Blair Witch.
Borderlands.
Borderlands. Okay.
The Blair Witch.
Blair Witch,
Scary
looks
game.
pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, I want to play
It looks
that. I love
Pretty
scary games.
interesting.
Mm-hmm. Me either. Not like scary games at all. I won't touch them. Like, I got a lot of subs saying that they want me to play a scary game, but I'm.
Don't be a weenie, Paul.
I definitely.
Wait, did we see Avengers this weekend yet?
What?
The Avengers game? Rayman just said Avengers. Did that has the
No.
trailer for that hasn't dropped yet, has it?
No,
We're
no,
just
no,
talking
no.
about it. You're not listening,
Oh
man.
no, because
It's being shown at Square Enix tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
fuck, I'll be at work. God damn it.
But yeah, I was like, okay, Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah,
Stole
that
the
was
show from me.
that was epic.
Keanu Reeves,
The fucking John Wick, the Neo was there.
that was
and
beautiful.
then that shit was awesome. And the
Beautiful to
freaking,
see.
the random guy, what did he say? He's like,
I love you.
"You're breathtaking." He's like,
I love
"You're
you.
breathtaking." Yo, you're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. Like that shit. Fucking Keanu Reeves. We're not. He's a human being. Like what the? How we have these kind of people in the world? That was awesome, and the game looks sick. Like I might
Yeah.
get it, but I'm not like excited for it. I'm more excited for Gears than I was Halo this E3. That's for sure. Because I'm a Gears
That's
fan. I
that's
love the
definitely
storyline.
saying something there, man.
I mean, well,
Definitely saying
they've
something.
actually had they've had quite a bit of time before their last game, and plus
Yeah.
Gears of War isn't that much of a difference. They're doing what Call of Duty does. It's like, hey, this is our game. We're kind of like, give the little graphics and new storyline. Here's your game. There's nothing that much. They're not changing the formula. Halo
Once
is
a
changing the
year.
formula
Yeah.
every fucking game. But hey, you do you. I'm still buying your goddamn shit. Gears of War looks dope. I'm excited because I love the storylines. Like I have 2 friends that I'm gonna beat the campaign with. I know without a doubt. If they don't have the game, I'm gonna buy it for them because I love that game so much. If you haven't played any of the storylines of any of the Gears, give it a shot. The storylines, if you don't cry during any
They're
of those
awesome,
fucking
man.
storylines, you're a goddamn
Awesome.
saint. This, oh, so good though, so good.
Ooh. Oh boy, I just want to talk about Dan.
Let's Let's not.
Okay, Bork says not. He's the guest. He has
And,
overall ruling.
Oh, next
I mean,
episode of Talkin Esports, we go in on the fucking streamers of this community.
I mean,
Okay.
I
I might not make
I
it to that
have
one.
some
Some
I have some
discrepancies.
thoughts as well.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah.
Then you're scared to
We're
talk.
not.
You're scared.
This place is not a place to be scared. We can talk whatever we want.
Listen.
Like, last week I talked about all the shit about Takedown. All the shit.
Oh, and he talks shit about his teammate too.
That's takedown,
Yeah.
dude.
That's
That's
Oh.
takedown.
fine. That's fine. But
Oh,
no. We
man.
should definitely wrap this up. Anything else you want to include?
I'm fresh out of E3 Halo related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I am too. Oh, okay. What's up, Borg?
After these next few events, okay, what are your guys' thoughts on what competitive game should be played?
Reach.
Reach,
Really?
okay.
Paul? I think they should do a multiple one again. Like they did the Halo Classic, how it was Halo 1 and 3. I think they should do like a side events. Like give me a chance to play Halo 1 competitively again. Because like Halo Classic, I wasn't gonna go to play Halo 3.
Right.
But then freaking you give me like they buy all these tickets out and they're like, okay, by the way, Halo 1's gonna be there. Well, give me Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 5 Reach, all the same event. Just fucking do it. And you know what? Just like have them like timed differently. Because you don't have to all have them all on Friday, all on Saturday. You do like little bits and pieces here and there, and like have them scheduledly differently. Because there's gonna be people that want to play both of them.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and if you're gonna do it, don't play MCC for God fucking sakes. Because Halo 1 on MCC is not the same on the original Xbox.
Here's so apparently on Steam you can buy the ports separately, or I get they're it's the Gearbox port is what Rayman just said.
Okay.
So I don't know what the Gearbox ports is. I thought you would know what that is, but it's not the MCC port.
Okay.
That's
So,
but
I have not tried that.
You can buy each game individually on Steam. So you could buy Halo 1 by itself, Halo 2 by itself, Halo 3 by itself, 4 Reach by itself. You don't have to just play straight MCC.
Okay.
Fuck me.
But yeah, so yeah, they need another event. That's like someone suggested in my chat, do a medley. Like give us a bunch of those events. It was like give us a chance, give us a vote, like, or just like, or one thing I randomly suggested, I don't know if it would work, is like sell tickets and like, hey, I want to compete in the Halo 1 event, the Halo 2 event, or the Halo 3, all the Halos. Or even put Halo 4 if they don't give a shit. And whichever like top 3
That's
or top
love
4
right there.
Halos freaking sell the most, they're gonna be at this event. And then the ones that don't make it, they don't make the cut, you get your refund back, you get your money, and we'll send you a T-shirt or some shit for just buying your ticket.
Shut up,
Think that
Cyborg.
would work?
I think it would.
See, and then literally the people who bought their ticket wanted to play this game. Like, I swear to God, if you fucking complain still, you can't be. You need to be helped. You need to be fucking helped times 10,000. Holy shit! You can't be. You can't be pleased. You can't. After that
Right.
point,
That just goes
Like,
back
if
to my
I- if
point
I was-
earlier.
yeah, if I was given a Halo 1, Halo 2 event, like, dog, I'm gonna spend all the money. I'm gonna lose custody of my children, maybe. Just like get away this weekend.
Not again.
Not again. Like, you give me those 2 events at the same place, and I get to go, and I have a chance to go, and you give me like a good 3 to 4 months or more, like heads up that I can do this and compete. Pros are gonna come out of the woodworks again. Like when Legend came out to play at the Halo Classic and won, like people like that are gonna show up. I guarantee you.
Flame sword.
Flame sword. What? He didn't come with other Halo 3 events. He stopped competing.
All right. Okay. Anyways. Anyways.
Anything else?
Say,
Nope.
I say bring back H2A, but add Beaver Creek and midship,
Midshift.
problem solved. Shut up,
Midshift.
Chris.
But
Problem
do you
solved.
really think they're gonna make the maps and put it in there for us? Like
No.
after this long?
You never know.
I don't think they
No.
will. I
You
think
never know.
Nah.
they give us Forge maps because somebody else makes them and they showcase them. Like they're not making any more maps. Dude.
Well,
I doubt it.
somebody needs to make a Beaver Creek and midship then.
Forge it.
H2A Forge was trash.
I don't say like, oh, okay, is it?
Yeah, it's
There we
trash.
go.
Oh well.
I played.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts is Cyborg is a. No, I'm just kidding. It was great having you on this show, Cyborg. We definitely have to do it again.
It was fun, man.
Oh,
So
it was
you
fun.
liked it? You liked you like being on here, board?
Next time, I'm definitely signing a agreement
For what?
NDA,
You don't need to.
For
The hell?
what?
You're talking about anything and everything on here.
Oh, this
There's
is.
no NDA needed.
non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah, we know
about
what they are.
Oh, we'll cover your face next time so you can talk
certain
about Dan.
topics.
He's a whole podcast. Chris is gonna edit it. Be like, yeah, you don't know who I am, but
Okay,
Halo,
hold on a
I don't like
second.
'em.
Hold on a second. I got the
It's not-
perfect thing for this.
It's not.
No, but yeah, Borg, I like
Oh.
having you on, man. Like, it's good to have like somebody else in the community. Like,
It was fun, man.
that's just
I
you're just
enjoyed it.
there,
I
man.
enjoyed
And
it.
Where is it?
another thing, I'm gonna say this for the homeboy Eric. He's not here right now, but he's here in spirit. And I know he'd tell you, "I hate you, Borg."
He is
Thank
in that
you.
chair.
Thank you for leaving me in that
Yeah.
chair.
Right now, he is in.
Atlanta, as we speak, still sleeping peacefully in that chair.
Mope.
Snoring his life away.
Mopey, thank you so much for the
Just
Twitch
snoring his
Prime.
life away. Yep.
So, and Eric. I love you too, man.
I can't
Okay?
wait for you guys to see the VOD because I just did voice changers on you guys and you sounded hilarious.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh,
It's cool.
man. All right. So, anything else, boys?
Good to go, man.
No?
I had fun.
It's a
That
wrap.
was awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you guys want to follow Cyborg on Twitter and Twitch, Cyborg, what's your Twitch and Twitter?
My Twitter is at not the real Borg, all caps. It is in the chat as well. I will type that in right now. But in both chats, and Twitch is at the cyborg with 2 E's and no spaces.
All
Who
right.
gave
well,
you that name? Let the people know.
Name credit goes to Chris. And no, but
I thought
it
it was
was
me.
credits on my name are to Palsy himself. I appreciate it.
You're fucking welcome. Even though I sent you like 80 goddamn names.
You sent me so many ideas on Snap, on Twitter, dude.
You can follow Paul Shee
As
at,
I was saying,
you can follow Paul Shee at twitch.tv/Paul Shee or on his Twitter, which is
Paul Shee, 2 L's, 2 I's.
you heard it from the man himself. Everybody wave goodbye.